Hey, what's going on, guys? We are here at the semifinals fighting Azoth. So he brought Tornadus, Conk, Snorlax, Tyrantrum, Vikavolt, and Camerupt. I don't even remember my team. Hold on, I gotta refresh myself on my team. So, um, I kind of like Beedrill as a lead. Nothing outspeeds it outside of a Scarf Tornadus. And I have switch-ins to that. Getting rid of Camerupt is really necessary. Because that thing stands in the way on a lot of things. Doing work on his team, it stops Rotom from Volt Switching, stops Victini from clicking moves, stops Beedrill. Fortunately, it doesn't have any reliable recovery, so I can chip it down, but I do need to get rid of that thing. I want to start off with Beedrill here. If he leads off with Tornadus, I have switch-ins to it. And he does switch off with the Tornadus. Beedrill is still kind of nice, just because it outspeeds Tyrantrum at +1, as well as it's really my only physical mon to deal with the Snorlax. I do have I do have Side Shock on Victini. So if this is Scarf Tornadus, Tornadus Therian. Hurricane definitely kills. What does Air Slash do? Air Slash does not kill at full. And we would get pretty vital information. I'm almost like, this thing is definitely scarfed. Just the way he led it, and it's really his only thing that can check Beedrill and Ash Greninja. Or even regular Greninja, because I have to be by 1 point. So... oh shoot, I didn't speed my Greninja correctly. That's unfortunate. I just realized. Rip. So I'm just going to go for a U-turn. If he stays in, goes for the Hurricane and hits. And he gets the flinch. So Air Slash did 90%. So that definitely has some special attack investment. But not full. So he has some special attack investment, but not max. That's good to know. But he went for the Air Slash. And he got the flinch, which is really annoying. I'm going to switch into Victini here. Yep. Here comes the Camerupt. And I'll just go for a U-turn. Excuse me, guys. As this thing is probably going to go for an Earth Power. Yeah. I do have the defog on Rotom, so I need to make sure I get that off before Beedrill comes back in. And I'll just go for a Wish here. And let's do that calc real quick. Preheating versus Snorlax. Body Slam did 23%. So that does look to be 0 attack. So I can go for a defog here. he is really bringing the heat again. But there's nothing Snorlax can really do to Doublade, so I'm fine going out into that. Let's see here. He's going to predict me to switch out. Because he's really predicting the moves here. He predicted me to hard switch with Beedrill. He predicted me to... yeah, so he's really bringing his A game, so he's definitely going to predict me to switch out. Probably into Doublade. Most definitely into Doublade. In which case he probably goes out into Camerupt. So I go into Greninja. As he goes out into Tornadus, he's Scarfed. He's going to go for a U-turn because he'll be faster than me unless I'm also Scarfed. And then he'll get the super effective U-turn off. How much does Greninja take from... I am unfortunately Life Orb, so I do need some health so I can survive the Life Orb recoil. Pivot. U-turn is 41 to 48%. This is Ash Greninja, but I had the same defensive stats, so... and going for Water Shuriken won't do anything because he'll just get the regen. So... I think I just go for the Ice Beam. No, I really need to preserve this thing. It's really my only answer to Camerupt. So he's either going for the superpower or the U-turn. He's not going for Air Slash. He's not going for Heat Wave. He might go for Knockoff. I'm going on into Florges. As he goes for U-turn. Yep. Doublade would have eaten that U-turn, but that gave him a free switch into Camerupt. Whereas into Florges, what does he have to go into Florges? I guess Snorlax. But I just go out into Doublade. And he has no Bronzong, and I would love to get a Toxic-off. I'm thinking this thing might be Thick Fat instead of Immunity, just for the Victini as well as the Rotom. And I want to hit a Toxic on something. Alright, so he is Thick Fat. That's great. So he's Encore. He's going to Encore me again. So he's Encore, Body Slam. I don't know. I'm fine. Like, yeah. That's like the best case scenario, getting that Toxic off on camera, because he has no Heal Bellers. And getting this chip damage on camera is going to be huge. So I am super happy with that. I'm going to go on to Florges. Florges can eat hits from camera for days. And we'll just Toxic Stall it. Yeah. Yum, 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 yum. So I'll go for a Wish as he goes for Stealth Rocks. So I will need to get Rotom in at some point to defog, but Rotom can come in on a lot of things to defog, so I'm not too worried about that. I'm just going to go for a Moonblast. Nice, nice. Whew! That was huge. I will just protect, see what he wants to go for as he goes out into Tornadus. I'll just go for a Wish. As he goes for Knockoff, that is fine. And he is locked into Knockoff. So I'll just go for a Moonblast. I'll go for another Wish. Florges really putting in work. And now I'll go into Rotom so that I can get the defog off. And I'll go into Doublade and go for Sacred Sword. So Florges is an option. Florges will take the knockoff. What does Conkeldurr get for Florges? What's your best move for Florges? Fighting. Oh, it does get Poison Jab. Alright, noted. So got to be careful around that. And Poison Jab will surely take a Florges out. Do I need Doublade for anything? I'm just going to Toxic this thing. So it doesn't have a Flame Orb, so it may not be Guts. It could still be Guts. And if it is Guts, Toxicing it isn't the end of the world, and then he can't Drain Punch stall me. Yeah, so there's the knockoff. And with Tyrantrum gone, Doublade is really only here for Conkeldurr and Snorlax. And Snorlax is on a timer, assuming it doesn't have Rest, which we still haven't seen two of its moves. So it very well could be. He predicts a switch into something or other, I'm not sure what. Yep, so he can't Drain Punch me. What did more? Sacred Sword, Gyro Ball, they did roughly the same amount. And either way, another hit plus Toxic's going to take it out. So, yep, there's another knockoff. And Doublade takes out the Conkeldurr. I'll go for a Toxic here. It happens to go for Webs. And at this point, I go into Victini and go for a Blue Flare. Or I go into Beedrill. What does Beedrill do to Vikavolt? Vikavolt. Not much. So yeah, I think Victini is the play here. Or who has more use? Neither really. I think Greninja takes this home. Yeah. So I think I go into Victini and just go for a Blue Flare. And there goes the Vikavolt. Body Slam, Encore. Victini still has its use for well, it has a use for Tornadus, but I think a combination of Florges plus Rotom can deal with Tornadus. So I think I just go for another Blue Flare and allow, well, I think I go into Florges. What does Florges take from Snorlax? takes 45% max, so I should be able to get a wish off and go into Rotom. And I won't get parried since I am burned. And yep, there's the rest. So that's why we need to keep Beedrill around. Why do you do this to me? How much does Beedrill do to Snorlax? So it is Rest, Recycle, Encore, Body Slam. Very interesting. What? Oh, because I'm Swarm, not Adaptability. Adaptability. Nope. Adaptability. That does nothing. Snorlax, why are you so chonky? Good lord. The Snorlax could actually be a huge problem. So he's definitely going to Body Slam because he doesn't want me wishing up my Beedrill. So I'm going to Will-O-Wisp, or I'm going to Volt Switch. I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to Volt Switch. He's going to go into Camerupt. This Snorlax may just be a problem for me. I think an Overheat. That takes it out, so I don't have to worry about rocks anymore. I Volt Switch. He's locked in a knockoff, so I can go into Greninja here. What is Greninja? So this is going to be regular Greninja, because I am not Battle Bond yet. Hydro Pump does nothing to Snorlax. Nothing. So I go into Florges. How much does Psyshock from Victini do? Nothing. Good lord, this thing is... I hate Snorlax. I love Snorlax, but I hate Snorlax. So I'm inclined to hard swap into Beedrill because he's not going to stay in a knockoff. Yep. I'll Heal Bell here. Actually, do I want to stay burned? I don't want him to para me. I'll Volt Switch. And now I get the slow Volt Switch into Snorlax. I can't go into Beedrill yet because he will live a Poison Jab and then he can just go for another Rest Recycle. So I need to get him down a little bit lower. So that did a bit more than I thought. Oh no, it did, well... He... maybe more mixed defensive. He's not going to Body Slam again because 2 more Slash Shocks will take him out. Or possibly will take him out. But I think, so if he rests, yep, so he rests, then he has to go for a recycle. So I'm going to go into Rotom. He goes straight for the body slam. Might have been predicting me to hard swap into Beedrill or predicting the recycle. We'll go for the Wish. I'm not going to risk the crit. I'm going to Wish again. Going to go into Rotom. I'm going to Will-O-Wisp. And we are going to rinse and repeat until the Snorlax run out of PP. I guess we'll just defog and just stall. At this point, I go into yeah, if I didn't get rid of Doublade, Doublade actually just completely walled the Snorlax. That'd have been nice. Now that I'm locked into Defog, he's probably going to go hard into Tornadus. Yep. And he's probably going to go for Knockoff, which is fine. I'm just going to go for a T-Bolt. Another Knockoff may take me out. Crit will definitely take me out. So I go into Rotom. I Volt Switch. I go out into Beedrill. I Poison Jab. I think he should be low enough. Oh no! Alright, well Burn will take it out. And then we just go into Rotom and Volt Switch. That Snorlax was rough, but we worked our way around it. Thank goodness I didn't sack Beedrill, because it actually would have been a PP stall if I had sacked Beedrill earlier. Well, Azoth legit saying whatevs right now. So he has Air Slash, U-Turn, Knockoff, probably Superpower. So I'll just go for the Water Shuriken, I guess. Oh. And again, I guess Greninja getting this kill and finishing off the match. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. We win the semifinals. We'll be going off to the finals. That battle has not been played yet, but it'll either be Ronder or David. Either of which will be rough to fight against. I don't know when they're going to be doing their match. But thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you around next time. Bye.